Hi all, welcome to my channel. This video includes a small lab exercise involving Cognito. As you know, Cognito is a service from AWS which is used for user authentication and authorization for your web and mobile applications. Assume that you have a web application and you want to introduce the sign up and sign in functionality for your web application. You can use Cognito for easily implementing this sign up functionality. Let's see how. So you need to set up your web application and then you need to set up the Cognito user pool and then connect your application with Cognito user pool. And overall, the structure of your web application will look like this. It will have some 3 different HTML files. Index.html, which is your entry page. And from there, when you click on sign in, it will take you to the Cognito sign up sign in page. And once you have signed in, after you enter your user ID password, it will go to another page called after login. That is where you can do whatever activities you need to. And from there, if you want to log out, you can click on log out and it will take you to after logout page. So you need to create that HTML file. And from there, if you need to sign in again, sign back in, you need to have a link to Cognito sign up sign in page. So the structure of your web application is this. Now I'm going to create the HTML files for this web application. Let's start. So we need to create 3 HTML files. The first one is index.html. So I'm using VI editor here, but if you are using Windows machine, you can use Notepad. And I'm going to copy paste the code. I will give you the code as part of my video description. Okay, I'm not going to go through this code, that you can do it when you are doing this exercise. So I'll just save quit. Now I need after login.html. So let me do vi after login.html. Okay, I'll save it. Then after logout.html. Yes, so the 3 files are ready now. Now what you need to do is you need to zip these files and form a zip file which we will use for deploying this application into AWS Amplify. So let me run this command. You can either do it using the Explorer directly or you can issue this command zip, then you have to give the file names. Okay, so if you do ls, you can see that index.zip is there. Now you have to go to AWS Amplify. So open AWS Amplify. This is a starting page for Amplify. Click on deploy an app and here deploy without git, next, and application name. You can give the application name as user registration and branch name dev. Choose zip folder. So here I have to choose desktop Cognito. Okay, and this index.zip. Open. Okay, save and deploy. And this is the app ID. Okay, in all the links you will see that app ID is included. That is very important. Okay, now it is deployed. So let us see if I can view the web page. Click on visit deployed URL. So it says welcome to my website. If you click on register or login, it won't go anywhere because I need to create my Cognito user pool and I have to get the corresponding login page and then I have to update the link here. Okay, but if you want to see after login page and after logout page, you can use this. What you can do is just copy this link up to amplifyapp.com and then after that add after login.html. So you can see the after login page, and this login, if you change it to logout, you can see the logout page as well. So everything is perfect. Whatever you have deployed, everything is working fine. Now we need to create the user pool. So for that, type Cognito here and open in a new tab. Close this. Here I have already created one user pool. Leave that. I am going to create a new one. Create user pool. And you can say yours is a single page application. And here I will give the name as user registration. And then here options for sign in. Okay, I will give email. You can use your email ID to sign in. And which are the attributes which you need to fill in while signing up. I am going to include email and name. That's all. Come down and add a return URL. This return URL is after you do the sign up. Your web page should be redirected to the after login page. So I'm going to copy that after login page URL and add it here. So it means that after you log in using this Cognito user pool, the user will be redirected to this particular page. Okay, create user directory, because you need a user directory where all the users who are registering their user IDs should be saved in the user directory. Now you have to go to authentication methods. Go to user pools, select your user pool, this one which you just created. Go to authentication methods just to edit your password policy, okay, because password policy has a few requirements. If you want to go with this, you can go with it, or you can edit it and then go to custom and say that I need at least one number and one lowercase letter. I'm just making it simple, that's all. Ideally, you should have all these conditions. Then temporary password set by administrators expire in 7 days, that's okay. Prevent reuse of previous, how many passwords? I would say previous 2 passwords you are not supposed to reuse when you are setting your new password. Save changes. Okay, now we need to connect your application in Amplify with this Cognito user pool. How do you do that? You have to go to app clients, and this is the app client which we created as part of Cognito user pool, right? This is not directly referring to the application. Now select this and go to login pages and go to your manage login pages configuration. And here you can see allowed callback URLs, right? And you also need a sign out URL. So you edit this, and what you can do is you can copy this, Control C, and add sign out URL and paste it, and instead of login you can say logout, because that is the HTML file name I have given. Come down and save changes. Now we need to make changes to the code so that I can connect this user pool with my application. For that I need this login page ID. Okay, so click on that login page and you will get this page. Just copy. Your login page will look something like this. Just copy that and come to your files. We need to edit those files. Whatever you have copied, you can paste it into a notepad or text file, because you need to use it in multiple places. So I have pasted it somewhere. So let me edit index.html first. Vi index.html, and here you can see that register or login I had just mentioned hash. That is a placeholder. So now I have to edit it and paste that login page from user pool, whatever I had copied. Yes, so this is correct. Save, quit. Now edit after logout page, because after logging out, if you want to sign back in, again the same link has to be given. So open that and log back in. Here you paste the same thing, same link. Yes, this is also perfect. Save, quit. Now you have to edit login page. That is slightly different. What we need to update here is the logout page. When somebody is clicking on logout, it should do that process of logging out from this application and go to your logout page. So for that, again paste the same link here. Yes, but we need to make some changes. The first thing is where it says login, this change it to logout. Okay, that is one change. Then after coming down, we don't need this part, response type equal to this part, we don't need, up to redirect. So let me edit that. Yes, that part is removed. Instead of redirect URI, make it logout URI. Okay, and where it says after login, make it after logout. This one, make it after logout. Yes, now save, quit. Now I have edited all the files. I need to update my index.zip. So I will repeat my command, zip index.zip after logout.html. Okay, so the new index.zip file is created. Go back to your Amplify and deploy updates. Choose zip folder. Okay, you can select index.zip, open, save and deploy. It is deploying. Okay, it is deployed. So click on view deployed URL. Okay, now if I click on this, it should take me to the login page provided by Cognito. Yes, it is taking me to Cognito. So now I have to go to create an account, because first I have to create the account. So click on that, and I need an email address. I have created a temporary email address. Paste, and name, I'll just give my name. Password, you can select an appropriate password which has capital letters, numbers, etc. and reconfirm the password. Okay, and sign up. Not now. Okay, so it has already sent a code to my mail ID. So let me go and check. See, the code has come 091640. Confirm the account. Yes, now I have logged in. You are logged in now. Then See, this registration form you can fill and you can submit it. It will go and execute a lambda function, etc. That part I haven't implemented. I will do that in another video. Right now, if once I'm done with my work, if I want to log out, just click on log out and you are in the logged out page. And if I want to log back in, what I will do, I'll click on log back in. So it is asking me for my email address. Of course, I will have to use that same email address. Next, it will ask me for the password. Let me try that. Yes, continue. So I'm able to log back in. Okay, so that's it about this lab exercise. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please try this out. This is a very useful lab exercise, I would say, because you can create some simple web pages using AWS. And this is completely in free tier. Whatever I just showed you, this is completely in free tier. So please try this out. I'll be back with more application deployment related videos and more AWS related videos. You may please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you.